Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For those who haven't been here before, my name's Anna, and this is my 1990 Highwayman Talbot Express, very old camper van called Hector. And I thought I'd do a little update today because last time I did a tour of Hector, um, we just got him and he wasn't at his best. Still not at his best, but he starts every time, so that's a massive bonus. But I just thought I'd update you and show you what I've done because he's had like a little bit of a makeover. So we went away in Hector recently. We went to North Devon, back down to where we live in West Devon, then off to North Cornwall. So had quite an adventure, and that was me, my daughter, and two dogs. And he was spot on. Started every time, no issues at all. Since then, he's had a good clean out, and everything was spotless. But I think my daughter has been hanging out in Hector with her friends because there's just stuff everywhere, all kids stuff, clothes. Looks like they've been having a fashion show. So I'm going to just tidy up as well while I give you a tour. See what I mean about him needing a wash. I didn't bother washing him until I knew I was going to keep him. But yeah, he's a bit grim. See, he's a big boy. He is a large gent. Of course, living in Princetown as well, where it's always grey and misty. There he is. I just want to point out that the houses don't usually look this bad. It's just they've had their render removed and they're just about to be re-rendered. This is my son's car, the little purple one. I think this is a 1990 as well. So we kind of like the old cars in my family. See, it's the purple peril or the little can of beer on the back seat. There. So that's Hector. So starting from the front, he's got new seat covers. So nothing really wrong with the ones he had before. But I bought these from Temu. I think it was £9 for a pair, and I feel they just fit the Hector vibe. Okay, so I showed you before he had this weird thing here, which would flip up and down, and you could use it for storage, which was quite handy, but it made it really hard to walk through between the seats and get into like the living area of the van. And I said I needed to get rid of that. Well, that's gone. I've not got rid of it, but it's vanished. So no idea how or why, because I did try and take it off, but couldn't work it out. But anyway, just noticed it's gone. So that's good. I could walk through there without issue, really. So other simple changes we've made, or I've made, is just the curtains. So before Hector had old man curtains, nothing really wrong with them. They were just brown and boring. So, oh, there's a fly. Went on to vintage and going for a floral theme. So yeah, and they just make him look a bit prettier, really. I also covered the seats as well. So he's now pink. Just bring you over here. So yeah, you can see the seats. I've covered the seats, and probably the biggest thing we've done is paint him. So see, it's this nice turquoisey colour now. Small curtains here. Yeah, before he was a beigey colour, so he's had a lick of paint. I've done the ceiling as well and added some pretties on, just to make him a bit more colourful. So he's half turquoise, and I'll show you the other half in just a moment. So yeah, you can see here, and I just brought these seat covers. The other half are in the wash actually. Yeah, from Timu, because they're perfect. They're really nice actually. Perfect if you've got dogs as well. They're just easy to take off and wash. They just ping over with elastic. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of these curtains. They came from Vinted, but they do, and they're better than the old man curtains. And Lila did this kind of tile effect, which she's done a good job, just to make it more colourful, really. And there we go. We've got some photos up there too. Bella bunting. I did try. You can see up in the corner where there were holes. I think water has got in here before. He does seem to be watertight at the moment, which is good because we've had a lot of rain and he hasn't leaked. So I have tried to fill in some holes, but you can see they're still, it's not perfect. So yeah, so we painted here and we've gone for a bit of pink. Let me just stand up. And yeah, pink around here. We've got some pretties on the ceiling. So again, you can see there the seat covers. And then if I take you into the kitchen, sorry, it is very messy and I wasn't expecting it to be messy. So we've got a bit of a pink kitchen going on. And this, I mean, yeah, it is such a quick job. And I think it's been so hot. Everything's melting off, but that was just to cover up the not so great kind of walls there. Lila did this as well. So just to make it look a bit prettier, we got a new curtain for the back door. Love it. That's my favourite curtain actually. And then storage solution, which I brought after I painted Hector. We've got two of these, like little mermaid things, and they're brilliant for keeping all sorts in there, really. I've only got one hanging up at the moment. But yeah, I've got two. And before I've kept, like cups, perfume, got our toothbrushes and toothpaste in there at the moment. I've also got a permanent shower bag, and this is for when we're on site because we don't have a shower in Hector at the moment. I had one in my last van and we never ever used it, so we tend to stay on site. And when we're on site, we're going to use their showers. So, yeah, this is so simple. It's so simple and probably so obvious to many people. A pre-packed shower bag, which has got our shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all sorts in there that you can just pick that up and go to the showers rather than rummaging through, dragging everything out the cupboards. So yeah, this is being used as a storage area. I love the size of this van because we can get Lila's surfboard, just shove it in there. I will find a way to fix that to the ceiling. I did have more fake flowers up, but I've just found them up there too, so I'm not sure why they're there or what's been going on. I've got fairy lights all on the ceiling, so it looks really pretty at night time when we've got batteries for them. Let my curtains half hanging down. The thing is, I don't know if anyone else finds this, when you spend a few days in the van, it's wrecked by the end of those few days. Like, I've had curtains pulled down. Oh, up here, part of the ceiling came down. So, yeah, I need to put it all back together before we set off again. We have, well, I say we, it's me, isn't it? There's a lot more work to do in the van. It's going to be a working project, but really my priority was just get it looking a little bit prettier. The curtains I really want to change, and the seat cover so I didn't wreck my seats, especially with the dogs. So that was the priority, just because I wanted to get out and use it straight away, especially with buying it so close to the summer. But as time goes on, and hopefully this van will have a couple of years out of it, then it'll be a working project. So little things have already gone. So the cat just fallen off of here. It's actually held closed with a poo bag, a clean one. But this cupboard is huge amount of storage space. But I think we can use it better. I'm thinking about putting some shelves and things in there. Again, this is quite a big space for the toilet, which is good because we've got our chairs in there. I like the walls. Going to put some more storage bits up there because you can't have enough storage. But the ceiling's got to be sorted. Have a look at this. So it's like polystyrene. I don't know what's gone on. I think there's been a massive leak in here. So it's a spider web. So that I need to definitely change. So before I did do any big jobs, not that this van needs loads, I did want to make sure that actually this was the right van for me. Because he's big, he's heavy, and he's oh my god, he's me. He's the van version of me. No, but seriously, I was really scared to drive him, and I think he's about a 2.5 tonner. Doesn't have power steering, which is fine because my old van didn't. But I was quite scared for a while to drive him. And then I did the best thing I ever could and just took it to Cornwall. So we went round Cornwall, we went right up to North Devon, and some of those roads, man, are worse than Cornish roads. So I'm feeling really confident now, and it's fantastic because he started every single time. There's not been any issues at all, which is a complete novelty for me because my last van, Patty, would just break down all the time. So touch wood, he's doing okay. So now that I think, yeah, I am going to keep you for sure, then I'm gonna put some money in, and not mega money, but I'm arranging to have more seatbelts put in the back because yeah, he needs more seatbelts, and then hopefully more people can enjoy Hector. But yeah, I wanted to invest in some more seat belts. He needs a new window, and he probably needs some more of the frames for the wing mirrors as well. I'm finding it really hard to get a window. I am in the owner groups on Facebook, and some people have commented, but nothing's really come of it. So yeah, if you know anywhere I can get a Highwayman window for 1990, please let me know. Comment down below. Yeah, and just other things really. I want someone to have a good look over the engine, because I realised from watching King in It, if anyone watches King in It, that Amy, she mentioned something about putting water in the wrong place, or there was water in a coolant, and I was like, well, that's what I've been doing. And yeah, so I need to drain that and put coolant in as well. Really helpful people on one of the owners group that have talked me through, and I know it'll be on YouTube, so I might tackle that later on today. Other things, yeah, just keep doing him up really, and make him look nice. Yeah, sort out that storage cupboard. There isn't loads to do. Oh, and most importantly, he's not had a wash, so I don't know of any car washes locally that I can take him through, because he's so high. So it might be a hand wash, and then I want to put stickers on, because we've got a sticker saying Hector, and he needs that. But yeah, every experience I've had in this van so far has been wonderful. It's a perfect size. It's just been me and my daughter have gone on our longer trips with the two dogs, and yeah, it feels a bit like a palace compared to my old van, because it's so spacious. It takes 5 minutes, if that, to put the bed out. The dog's got plenty of room. They absolutely love it too. It was a really good buy, and I hope we get at least a couple more years of use out of him. I think I will be as well, changing the carpet and the ceiling carpet. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just think, I could have it exactly how I want it. Because why not? Why not? I'm going to make it super girly, really, really girly. I think lots of florals. I love Amy's van from King Knit. I couldn't have mine the same as hers, because it would get trashed with dogs and things. Mine needs to kind of be bright and vibrant colours, but I do love the floral theme, and I want some more of that. So I am hoping to do more van videos, because my last van video got a lot of views on there. I've met a lot of people through that video, and had some really helpful hints and tips. So yeah, I think I don't really film enough in the van, and we do lots in it. Even if it's just going down around Dartmoor, we might go out and cook dinner down the river. So I'm hopefully going to do weekly van vlogs, as well as my other vlogs, and get into a bit of a routine there. So if you stick around and subscribe if you're up for more van content, really. I just need to check, because when Lila's dad drove it down to see about the seatbelts for me, he said the water light came on. So that might be something to do with where there's water in the coolant. So I'm going to check that out now. My neighbours have just pulled up, and I'm sure they think, why is she filming me? So yeah, he does start on a choke, because he's old. He's 1990. So we pull the choke out. Oh my god, imagine him not starting now because I'm filming. We'll give him a little minute. Give him a minute. Does anyone else do this as well? Collect all the information from the holiday sites that they go to? Because I've got tons of them. Probably do something with them. Let's put them in the bin. Okay, that's a minute. Come on now. Good boy, Hector. See? He's just so good. So yeah, just sit. No light has come on. So that's both good and bad, really, because why was there a light on and why is it off now? Okay. So I think the sensible thing would be for me to drain that water out and put some coolant in. I could get my son to help, because he is kind of, he was almost a mechanic but kind of quit in the last few months, so he could do it, although I don't think they worked on vans like this too often. Yeah, so I could get him to help. Yeah, he's so good. And that makes all the difference and gives you confidence as well, because from someone who's broken down after doing the NC 500, we broke down thankfully on our way home from our holiday. I think we were in Preston, so around Blackpool area, I think that is, and it was a nightmare. So it does give me confidence that he hasn't broken down, touch wood, and he does start. um, so yeah, I'm losing the fear that I'm going to go somewhere and end up stuck with a small child and two dogs. But there's a risk of that in anything that you drive, isn't there? So that's what I tell myself anyway. And also, if you've got a van like this or a similar van, that really is a motorhome, isn't it? I don't know what the difference is. Van, motorhome. If you've got something this big on wheels that you drive around, any hints and tips, of what you do or what makes your life easier, any ideas of decor or anything like that, please feel free to comment down below. I also had some comments recently asking for advice. They didn't say what advice they wanted regarding vans. I'm happy to give it if I know it, but I don't know a lot. I just basically wing it. So any questions, please feel free to ask. So anyway, yeah, that was our very kind of mini update on Hector. So he's looking a little bit different. I think he's looking prettier. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for more van content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.